Imagine it's midnight, the lights are low, your heart's pounding, and every creak in your house feels like something is coming for you. Welcome, horror fans! Today, we're diving into 10 spine-chilling Netflix horror movies that aren't just stories. They're experiences designed to keep you up all night. I'm your name, and in the next 10 minutes, we'll journey through fear, excitement, and even a few unexpected laughs. But first, quick question. Have you ever felt that sudden chill down your spine when you realize you're not alone in the dark? If so, you're in the right place. Let's light a candle and begin our descent into terror. Number 1. Gerald's Game, 2017. First up, Gerald's Game, a psychological horror masterpiece directed by Mike Flanagan and adapted from Stephen King's unfilmable novel. Picture this: a peaceful getaway turns into a fight for survival when a sudden heart attack leaves Jessie handcuffed to a bed, forcing her to confront not only physical restraints, but her darkest inner demons. Every creak of that old house becomes a reminder that escape might be impossible. And here's a pattern interrupt. Ever wonder how you'd survive when you're literally trapped? Stay tuned, because the terror only intensifies from here. Number 2. Fear Street, Part 1, 1994, 2021. Next, step back into the 90s with Fear Street Part 1, 1994. This supernatural slasher reintroduces us to a cursed town, Shadyside, where secrets and masked killers lurk behind every corner. Its nostalgic vibe mingles with gut-chilling suspense, making you question, could history repeat itself if the curse isn't broken? Now, if you think that's intense, wait until we reveal what happens when the past collides with the present. No. 3. The Platform, 2020. Moving on to a modern dystopia, The Platform. Imagine a vertical prison where a descending platform filled with food becomes a twisted metaphor for society's inequalities. This film is as much a social commentary as it is a horror fest. Every floor becomes a battleground for survival. Your stomach might churn as much as your emotions with each drop. Quick break. How would you ration hope when every level you climb leaves you hungrier for justice? The answer is as grim as it is gripping. Number 4. His House, 2020. Then there's His House, a supernatural tale that melds cultural trauma with ghostly apparitions. Follow a South Sudanese refugee couple as they move into a dilapidated London home, only to discover that the real horror isn't just the past that haunts them. It's the present's isolation and despair. This movie blends genuine empathy with relentless scares, making you wonder, can a house really be more terrifying than the ghosts of your past? Just wait for the next one. Number 5. A Classic Horror Story, 2021. Venture overseas with A Classic Horror Story, an Italian horror gem that reinvents the genre with ritualistic twists and eerie atmospheres. When a group of strangers finds themselves caught in a snuff film nightmare during a road trip, every shadow becomes a potential predator. It's a film that challenges not only your nerve, but also your sense of reality. Suddenly, the line between classic lore and modern terror blurs. What would you do if your worst nightmare was being filmed live? Number 6. Creep 2, 2017. Now, let's get uncomfortably personal with Creep 2. In this found-footage psychological thriller, a serial killer with a twisted charm lures a videographer into his lair. As mundane conversation turns to nerve-wracking terror, you can almost feel the hairs on your neck stand up. It's dark, it's awkward, and yes, it's absolutely unsettling. Quick question: would you let a stranger film your deepest secrets if it meant surviving the night? Think carefully, because the answer might haunt you. Number 7. I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House, 2016. Next, we explore the slow burn dread of I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House. This ghost story, with its long, lingering shots and eerie soundscapes, lets terror seep into every frame. It's not about jump scares, it's about an omnipresent dread that slowly takes over. As you listen to the silence, ask yourself, what if the real horror is not what jumps out at you, but what quietly invades your every thought? The answer might just keep you awake tonight. Number 8. Hush, 2016. Enter Hush, a claustrophobic thriller where a deaf woman is hunted in her own secluded home. With every sound muted but the terror amplified, this film forces you to imagine the worst. When silence isn't peaceful, it's deadly. Picture being alone, vulnerable, and knowing that your only strength is what you can't hear. Here's a pause for thought. When every silence whispers danger, will you dare to stay still? The answer echoes in the dark. Number 9. Incantation, 2022. Brace yourself for Incantation, a film that fuses ancient curses with modern fears. This supernatural horror, steeped in ritual and mystery, will make you question the very fabric of reality. As the curse unfolds and the terror escalates, you'll find yourself caught between disbelief and primal fear. And here's the cliffhanger. What dark power lies hidden in these ancient rites? You might not sleep a wink until you find out. Number 10. Cam, 2018. Finally, we have Cam, a modern psychological thriller that turns the digital age into a nightmare. When an ambitious cam girl discovers a doppelganger stealing her identity online, the line between reality and virtual terror blurs. It's a reminder that in today's connected world, our online selves can sometimes be more frightening than any ghost. So, let me ask, would you dare to look into the mirror of your digital life, knowing it might just stare back at you? The final shock might just leave you questioning your own reflection. As our journey through Netflix's most chilling horror movies comes to an end, remember, these films aren't just entertainment. They're emotional roller coasters that stir up our deepest fears and most intense thrills. From the psychological torment of Gerald's game to the digital doppelgangers in Cam, each story invites you to face your nightmares head-on. Which of these terrifying tales will you dare to watch tonight? Drop your pick in the comments below, and if your pulse is still racing, hit that subscribe button for more heart-pounding content. Until next time, stay brave, keep your lights on, and always check behind you.